One of the major problems today is recycling, in my opinion. When I was in kindergarten, the first thing that they said is the blue bin is for trash and the green bin is for recycling. And all the way through grade school and when I graduated high school, it was about recycle, 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 and about the environment. But when you come to college, it's extremely different. I luckily was um, great enough to be part of Green Quad, also known as West Quad, here at the University of South Carolina. And they are extremely adamant about recycling, which was great because I also care a lot about the environment, but most college kids and campuses don't. They don't even give college students the ability to recycle. My trash room in my apartment building, half of it was for trash and the other half was for recycling, and it specifically labeled boxes, cans, and plastics, and I thought this was great. But little did I know when I moved off campus that this was not the case whatsoever. My apartment building that I currently live in right now doesn't even have a trash room. It just has a dumpster and everything gets put together, which is also something that I looked into and researched, was that most high schools, they advertise recycling and trash, but they put it all into one and it doesn't even matter. So all of those plastic bottles and all of those cans don't even get to go anywhere. The other issue with this is that college students don't even think about recycling whatsoever, mostly because we don't even have enough facilities to do so. Because, yes, like when we're on campus, there might be some recycling bins, but there are mostly trash cans. And this is extremely unacceptable considering how much water here at the University of South Carolina that we intake and all over the country, because water is the main source to live. So why wouldn't you drink 3 water bottles a day? And think about how many, if each person in the world drank 3 water bottles, and there are over 7 billion people in the world, that's over 21 billion water bottles a day that are going completely into our landfills and will never be used ever again or even be recycled. And then the other main issue is that even with people giving the ability to recycle, they don't. And they don't use recyclable plastics and they don't buy reusable bags. I personally don't use water bottles anymore. I don't buy them, and I don't think anyone in America should. People should invest in reusable water bottles because you're not only investing in yourself, you're investing in the environment and you're investing in our country as a whole. Because if you drink 3 water bottles a day, like I said, that's 3 water bottles that end up in the landfill. But if you fill up your reusable water bottle every day, then that's three less. And that seems like only a little, but that can impact the country as a whole a lot. And it can impact our ecosystem and our environment a ton. As a college campus, I personally believe that we and the rest of the country should reduce our use of plastics. Over the summer, I went to St. Martin, which is an island that has completely banned plastic straws and the use of plastics because they live so close to the oceans and they see what happens to their marine life and their wildlife, and it is not good whatsoever. And they have taken and been proactive and used this information to realize that it needs to stop and that the use of plastics is not okay whatsoever. Everyone has seen those videos of that turtle getting a straw stuck in its nose, and when it pulls out, it explodes with blood. And to me, this was extremely repulsive, and that's when I decided to stop using straws and reduce my use of plastics. When I go to the grocery store and I use a reusable bag as well as a reusable water bottle. People need to realize that the change needs to start now, and it's all on us. Now, I realize that advocating this on college campus is an extremely difficult task, but there are so many ways that we can push people to recycle. There are so many states in this country like California, Oregon, Massachusetts, Michigan, Vermont, and they all offer money for people to recycle. If you turn in your cans, it's 5 cents for each can, and if you turn in your water bottles, it's 2 cents for each of those too. Well, and plus, also, if we think about that, not only are you helping the environment, but you're also helping yourself. If there weren't enough reasons to recycle already, I will recap about what I just said. We would help the environment because the animals can't advocate for themselves and we need to. Also, we have to live in this world, so why wouldn't we do that? And as well, it's more economically sound for us to invest in ourselves and invest in this world of recycling because it'll save us that much more money and will help our world in the future.